Deep beneath the Pacific Ocean, where sunlight has never reached and pressure would crush steel, something impossible is happening. Life is not just surviving, it is thriving. And the force driving it is one of the most destructive phenomena on Earth. Welcome to the volcanic depths, where the rules of biology are rewritten every single day. Chapter 1, The Cauldron of Creation. In the Solomon Islands, roughly 20 meters below the surface, sits one of the most terrifying places on Earth. The Kavachi submarine volcano is an active, churning cauldron of superheated water, sulfuric acid, and heavy metals. Its plumes reach temperatures that would dissolve human tissue in seconds. The water here is not just hot. It is chemically hostile in every measurable way. And yet, when scientists lowered cameras into its depths, they found sharks, they found jellyfish, they found microbes coating every surface in dense, glowing mats. Life was not merely present, it was abundant. The story of volcanic biology is not about organisms surviving in spite of their environment. It is about organisms that could not exist anywhere else. Chapter 2, The Architects of Chaos. At the base of Kavachi's food web are microorganisms that have mastered a process called chemosynthesis. Where plants on the surface use sunlight to convert carbon dioxide into energy, these microbes use sulfur and methane, compounds toxic to virtually every other living thing on Earth. They strip electrons from hydrogen sulfide. They harvest energy from methane oxidation. In the absolute darkness of the volcanic floor, they have invented their own version of photosynthesis, powered entirely by chemical fury. But chemistry alone does not explain survival at temperatures exceeding 100 degrees Celsius. At that heat, proteins unfold, DNA unravels, cell membranes rupture. For any ordinary organism, such conditions are instantly lethal. These organisms are not ordinary. Their cellular membranes are built from a fundamentally different class of lipids, ether-linked rather than ester-linked, which remain rigid and stable at temperatures that would liquefy conventional biological structures. Their enzymes are not merely heat-tolerant, they are heat-dependent. Remove them from their volcanic home, cool them to room temperature, and they cease to function entirely. Evolution did not just adapt these creatures to the volcano, it fused them to it. Chapter 3, Cracking the Extremophile Code. Real-time nanopore sequencing technology now allows researchers to map entire genomes directly at the ocean floor. Portable devices, no larger than a thumb drive, thread single strands of DNA through protein pores and read their genetic sequence in seconds. For the first time, scientists are reading the complete blueprint of life inside an active volcano, in real time, without disturbing the environment that created it. These organisms carry genes encoding heat shock proteins of remarkable sophistication. Molecular chaperones that grab misfolded proteins the instant volcanic radiation begins to damage them and refold them back into their functional shape. They also carry dense clusters of DNA repair enzymes that operate faster than the damage itself. The volcano is constantly attacking the genome. The genome is constantly fighting back, and the genome is winning. These extremophiles are not alien. They are our deepest relatives. Chapter 4, The Primordial Bridge. 4 billion years ago, Earth was a very different world. Its oceans were hot, anoxic, and saturated with the same heavy metals and sulfuric compounds we find today at Kavachi. There was no oxygen, no ozone layer, no protection from ultraviolet and cosmic radiation. By every standard we once applied to habitability, the early Earth was uninhabitable. And yet, somewhere in those hostile waters, chemistry became biology. Molecules organized themselves into the first self-replicating systems. Life began. This leads to a striking proposal. The volcanic depths were not a hostile backdrop to the origin of life. They were the laboratory where life was invented. And if that is true on Earth, the implications extend far beyond our own planet. Enceladus, Saturn's small icy moon, harbors a liquid ocean beneath its frozen shell, heated by tidal forces that almost certainly drive hydrothermal activity on its seafloor. Europa, Jupiter's moon, may contain twice the liquid water of all Earth's oceans combined, with evidence of similar volcanic heating below its ice. If life does not require sunlight, if it requires only chemistry, heat, and mineral gradients, then these hidden oceans are not barren voids. They are candidate nurseries for biology on a cosmic scale. Chapter 5, Redefining the Limits of Life. Kavachi's biology demands we abandon that model entirely. If life can not only survive but flourish in superheated acid baths powered by volcanic chemistry, then habitable zones are not narrow bands. They are everywhere thermal and chemical energy flows. They are every active moon, every volcanic seafloor, every geothermal gradient in the universe where molecules can react and replicate. But the deepest lesson these organisms teach us is philosophical, not technological. Life is not fragile. Life is not an accident. Life is not a thin film of improbable chemistry clinging to the surface of a rare and fortunate planet. Life is a force. It is persistent, inventive, and voracious. Given energy and chemistry, it finds a way, every time. And it has been doing so for 4 billion years, quietly reminding the universe of what it is capable of.